what I can say is I remember last year in Silverstone we had our last upgrade, and fortunately it was great and we could fight with it. But then we would see Red Bull every weekend or every other weekend bringing upgrades. They had, I think, at least 4 more upgrades from that point. If we spent 300,000 on a new floor or an adapted wing, it would have changed the outcome of the championship naturally, because we would have been in better competition in the next race that you added on. So I hope that that's not the case, and
for the sport,
and I just hope that I do believe that Mohammed and the FIA will do what is right with whatever they find out. So that's what we have to have faith in.
Just to pick up on that issue, it's important, I think, that it's not all brushed under the carpet, this thing. I thought we were going to have on Wednesday, I thought everyone was going to get their yay or nays.
Yeah.
And I don't really know why they've delayed it, but
no, I mean, yeah.
I think it's important do you think it's important for the integrity, if nothing else?
You damn right. You damn right. Let's turn this music down. Let's start this video. This is episode 40 of the Flaming Tarmac. Episode 40, 40th anniversary of the Flaming Tarmac. What happened? What happened? This FIA report was supposed to come out the other day. Everybody was waiting for this report to come out, and never came out. This reminds me of the same situation at Abu Dhabi 2021, when we was all waiting for the report. What happened? Why did the safety car? Why didn't people? Why wasn't drivers able to pass the safety car, overlap the safety car, and all that shit? What happened in 2021? The scandal of 2021. I said at the time, that is the biggest stitch up in sport history. Never mind Formula One. The biggest scandal in sport history. It's got to be in the top 5, easy. Very easy. But this cost cap situation, this might beat it. Imagine when Monday morning comes, you put on your Twitter, you put on the news, you put on the radio, you put on the TV, whatever you do, wherever you get your news from. And it came up, Red Bull overspent. And then what then? The FIA can go either 2 ways with this. They can go the right way, or they can go the wrong way. The wrong way is that you brush it under the carpet and you say, you know what, Red Bull overspent, but what we're going to do, we're going to fine them about a couple of million euros, couple of $1 million, couple of £1 million, whatever your currency is. Or they can go the right way and say, you know what, Red Bull, you shouldn't have overspent. You knew the rules like everybody else. We are going to bench you for the 2021 season. Effectively, that means that Lewis Hamilton is going to become the world champion of 2021. And what else we're going to do? We're going to take your funding off you. We're going to take more money off you, so you got less to spend for the 2023 season. And you're not going to be able to upgrade your aerodynamics, because that's what it says in the rules. No aero upgrades, no winter testing, and that is your punishment for breaching the cost cap rules. That is the right way. But do I think that they're going to do that way? No. Even after all this, if the evidence comes in that Red Bull has overspent, over 10%, gone over the budget cap, I still think that the FIA are going to find a way how to save Red Bull. That's just my opinion. I've got no faith in the FIA system. I've got no faith in Formula One. Now, there is one positive what came out of this interview with Lewis Hamilton. And not a lot of people are talking about it. A few people are talking about it, but I raised my opinion on Twitter. I said, look, Lewis Hamilton is not a kind of guy that comes out and he starts naming names or naming teams. He come out and said, look, Red Bull, after the 2022 season, not at the 2021 season, after Silverstone, Mercedes did not upgrade. No upgrade. No engine upgrade. No aero upgrade. No wing. Nothing. No suspension upgrade. Nothing. They could not upgrade because of the cost cap. But after the 2021, after Silverstone, every race, Red Bull was upgrading. Every race after Silverstone, they was upgrading. The other teams wasn't. Ferrari wasn't. Williams wasn't. McLaren wasn't. But Red Bull was. And at that time, Toto and the Mercedes team and other teams, not just Mercedes, the other teams were a bit skeptic of Red Bull. They're thinking, why we're not upgrading? Why are Red Bull upgrading? Don't we live in this era now of cost cap? So that raised the concern for Mercedes. So as time went on, we know what happened in 2021. We know this. Now, the bill has to come out how much they've spent in 2021. Like I said, it's supposed to come out the other day. It got delayed. Now, Ferrari, I remember at the beginning of the season that Ferrari raised his concern about Red Bull as well. They were saying, at the way Red Bull are going, keep adding upgrades to the car. This is for this year. There's no way they're going to be in the cost cap limit. They're going to be over. And I remember that they raised his concern 4 races in. So there was a few teams looking at Red Bull for, look, they're spending like crazy. And this is why this has come out. The suspicion. And now the delay and the delay and the delay makes Red Bull look bad, which is, everybody knows that Red Bull are bad. They're the most toxic team in Formula 1. Before Red Bull come along, when it was Red Bull back in the day when you had Vettel and you had Webber, and even when you had Ricciardo there was none of this. There was none of this at all. Soon as Max Verstappen came into Formula 1, and then a few years after Max Verstappen came into Formula 1 and was with Red Bull, this is when the toxicity started. This is where it all started. From the Dutch fans, from the British fans, and any fans what don't like Lewis Hamilton. And we know the reason why they don't like Lewis Hamilton. People say, oh, he's not a nice guy. How is Lewis Hamilton not a nice guy? Do you know him? Have you got his email? Have you got his phone number? Do you work with him? Do you know anything about him? No. But as I see, when you see him on TV, he does stuff for charity. He does stuff for Mission 44. He's doing stuff for disabled kids. He's always giving money for charities that you don't even know of. But really, he's a bad guy. Why is he a bad guy? So it's alright for Max Verstappen to come on TV, swear, throw his dummy out of the pram, start walking around and go, I'm not going to go and do a press conference because I didn't like the way the race went, spitting out his dummy like some 13-year-old virgin. But he gets a pass. But Lewis Hamilton, what has he done? If Lewis Hamilton said in a press conference, say, you know what, I don't agree with what that guy said, he will get tarnished for that by the press, by the media, by the stupid Red Bull geeks. Very simple. So it's one rule for the Max Verstappen fans and one rule for Lewis. But when this report comes, I'm going to go back to the report because I've gone off topic. When this report comes back and it shows that Red Bull has gone over the cost cap and that gave him advantage for the 2021 season and the 2022 season, what are you going to say then? What are you going to say then when it's in black and white? And I hope and pray that the FIA act. They have got to act on this situation. Because if they want any credibility whatsoever, any credibility, they need to make this right. Because, let's face it, the credibility of the FIA is in the fucking toilet. Flushed down in the toilet with all the lugs inside. That's where the FIA's credibility. But if they want to save the credibility, They need to make this right. They need to award Sir Lewis Hamilton 2021 World Champion and strip Red Bull of the Drivers' Championship for 2021. And this year, strip Red Bull of the Constructors' titles and Drivers' titles because of the cost cap. That's what they need to do to make it right. And that's just my opinion. You might agree with me, and you might not. Whatever. You agree with me, good. You don't agree with me, good. My opinion, my show, my channel. If you don't like it, make your YouTube channel. £25 camera from Amazon. Click record and go. Very simple. This is why I do this, because I will continue to voice my opinion and I will call it how it is. And don't bother come on my channel, you stupid idiots, and say to me, oh, I'm a Lewis Mark. No. If you go back and watch my videos even 4 weeks ago, you'll see me be critical of Lewis Hamilton. You'll see me criticize Lewis Hamilton every time. There's no fanboy here. I'm a realist, and I'm not going to go that way because it's popular to get clicks and likes. I'm going to go that way, which is my opinion. Very simple. So, that's all I got to say. We're just going to wait to what happens on Monday. They might delay it again. Knowing our luck, they'll probably delay it again. But that's it, man. This is the 40th anniversary of the Flaming Tarmac. 40 episodes of the Flaming Tarmac. There you go. The F1 scandal. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. If you want to listen to me on audio, I'm on Stitcher, Deezer, Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcast. I am on all of them. So if you want to listen to me, Solo P1 F1 Podcast, go check me out, and I'm tuning as well. And also my socials are going to be in the description below. I'm on TikTok. I'm trying to do daily videos on TikTok. So if you like the TikTok thing, I'm on TikTok. Follow me on Twitter. I'm on Twitch as well. Everything's going to be in the link in the description below. So check out my socials as well. But this is the end of the video. This is Solo P1. See you later, guys. FIA, do your fucking job. Bye.